Hello and welcome, my name is Parky and this is Parky Shorts, a series which allows me to play a variety of games on my channel recommended by you. Every 1 or 2 episodes I play a new game and if it gets brilliant response from you guys, maybe play a full series on my channel. Today we're going to be taking another look at Crest. Now the reason I'm having another look at this, we've played it once before on Parky Shorts, is that a lot of things have changed in the game. I've kept in contact with the developers and they've told me that a lot of things are different. The first time we played it, it was the prototype, and now it is actually available on Steam Early Access. So we're going to have a straight look into the game. I've not actually played the game since last time, which I probably should have done. But you know me, I like going in blind, and we're going to see what happens. Now I do believe when I looked at Crest before, it's probably going to tell us exactly how it's going to work, but there were some mechanics in the game which I found intriguing, different from other god games. So let's just have a little look. Crest tasks you with the role of a god. You can think of it as being a parent for your people. Your goal is to lead your followers and shape them after your own wish. Be careful, however, if you lead them astray, they might all die and your legacy will end. I'm sure that will happen. Okay, so we've got camera controls. I think it's all pretty obvious. Left click, drag, and perspective. Fine, zoom in, blah 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 blah. Okay, fine. Without guidance, your followers plan their lives according to their needs. Read about their needs by hovering over the happiness icons. The commandments you write consist of 3 parts. They all begin with a condition which specify which follower the commandment is applicable to. To proceed, choose a condition, blah blah blah. Okay. Deserts in the world, forests in the world, young followers. So this is how you can write your commandments, obviously. I believe this is the commandments that you have already written. We can speed up the game. I'm not going to do that right now because I feel as though that everything's going to go horribly wrong if we do that. So here's our town. They're all so happy, yet they do not know that I am in control of them. I am a fearful god. Not because I want to be, but because I'm an idiot and I will ruin everything. Which is probably something I shouldn't have turned off. I sort of regret turning off the tutorial now, I'm not going to lie. So then you have an action. It's the second part of the commandment. It's called an action. It specifies which action the selected follower should perform. The last part is the target, which combines okay. So what we can do here is we can probably... explains how the follower is getting to a child. If I'm unhappy, I should prioritise being happy. Is that a thing? The needs of the young followers and share my resources with them. So if I'm unhappy, I should prioritise giving other people happiness. That is not sounding like something that I would do. Gathering metals over other tasks. Okay, let's go with this one. I guess we can be nice people. To your left is the control panel, which is your tool for interaction. If you want to turn off or on a tutorial anytime... Whoa! Is that a rain cloud? Okay. You can do this in the options. This concludes the tutorial. Fine. Okay, so here we are. Now basically the way that this game works, if you haven't worked this out from the tutorial already, is that you act as a god. You basically create commandments, as the game told us, which the followers then react to. So around your world you have several different resources, and I believe eventually, at least this is what happened in the prototype of the game, several villages pop up elsewhere as well, and you can start resourcing all of those. So this is a bit of a spec tree, I guess, where it's telling us the levels of happiness and accumulated metals and other things that we have. So the next villager's going to be born when I guess that blue gets to the top. What else is here? Happiness of our city. We've also got how well fed our city is. Maybe it's actually they're the happiest when the blue is lowest. I guess we're going to find out. I guess it could be seen as a bit of a countdown timer. I have no idea. Let's write some more commandments. And it looks... I was going to say, it looks as if there's some more stuff from us to choose here, but it doesn't look like we've got that many options. So if you're happy, which is most of you, give food. So if you are happy, prioritise the unfed. Right? What is this one? I have no idea. But everyone's doing something now. Parky there henceforth proclaims that everyone who is old should go to the desert for some reason. Because no one likes you because you're old. That's not true, that is horrible. This lady's having a bit of a flip out. She's loving life. She's like going in big circles. Maybe she's old and happy. That would be confusing. If you've got an old happy person, we've told them they must go to the desert. Oh no, this is an old person. Look, Goodbye, Grandpa. See you never again. Parkystan is not a nice place for old people. Everyone accepts each other with open arms, feeds the hungry when they're down in the dumps. But all old people must fuck off to the desert. Okay, so if everyone is sad, I henceforth proclaim again that when everyone is sad, perform sexy time. Perfect. I'm probably doing something absolutely horrible here. So these all have quite a bit of duration left. I don't know whether I should keep pumping in more commandments or not. I say we should. I am a very confusing god. Of course, there were the 10 commandments. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 commandments so far. We've told one of our 10 commandments as a new god in this world of Parkystan is to send all old people to their death. And when everyone's sad about the old people going to their death in the desert, we must all make children to replace them. Oh look, is this a new settlement over here? I think it might be. Now, is there any way that we can select these settlements currently? I don't think so. And of course, as it's in early access, we all have to remember that if the game is appearing quite simplistic right now, we have to give it its due, because we haven't got loads and loads of features at the moment. So it looks like these two cities are interacting with each other. I thought I'd speed it up a little bit, because, well, things are taking a little while. I don't know what the differentiation between the guys in different colours are. I'm going to guess that the guys in yellow outfits are old people. I'm just sort of guessing now, I'm not really sure. Maybe the guys in green are just like the happy ones? People in pink are the mothers, the mother truckers of society. This person has died. I don't know if that's relevant, probably. We'll never know. I'm sure many people will die. But I think it's probably a good sign that we've established a second settlement. So we've got Parkystan, sub-Parkystan, because this person is over here cradling the air. Because that's what he does with his life. What is he doing? Is he sad? Oh dear. He should be mining metal if he's sad and procreating. What are you doing, you sad man? This is not what I've told you to do. Parky is not happy. Okay, a new rule for if you're unhappy. If you're unhappy, you must deprioritize an old person. That makes everyone feel happy. What is the general hate towards old people in this game? I'm sure it's actually not urged by the game to be hateful to old people, but maybe that's just in my nature. Who knows? I'm probably coming across as a horrible person right now. It seems like everyone's really happy. Everyone's actually unhappy over here. In sub-Parkystan, over on the left, everyone's really happy. This place, they're not so happy. Oh, I see. Okay, people are moving out. Needs and motivators for your followers are unhappy if they can't fulfill them. Overfed. Oh, I see. Right, okay, so we can get some more information from these. I'm just being slow and idiotic. So if you're happy, maybe we should prioritise the hungry. Right? Prioritise the hungry. I think that's a good one. That seems like a good one to do. How the follower is going. How's our population going over here? So everyone's procreating nicely, which I guess is good. How's our procreation going? No one's doing anything. Young followers, prioritise new babies, please. We need to expand the population of Parkystan. More people to urge the death of old people. I'm not sure about this as a rule. Deprioritise old people if you're unhappy. Ah, look, there we go. We're mining some more metal. So they're actually digging out metal from the ground over here in nice square patterns. Polygonal patterns. What's this guy doing? Pick up some dirt? Dirt. It's how all cities are made. And we've got this sort of nice strip of land here. I don't know if this is... I assume this is used maybe for... I was about to say farming. So I'm guessing this is fertile land. And all the rest of this is just desert, which is not particularly useful. So there's little strips of fertile land. Looks like we've got some other islands over here. I'm wondering whether we can expand over to those at some point. Whether there's the dynamic of choosing where to put down your settlements in the future. Maybe that's something that will come in the game. So, if we are young, move to the forests. I guess that's a thing. Maybe then we can start getting some more food in. So all the young people can go and collect some food for us. For the greater good. Follower died of starvation. Yeah, maybe that is a good one to have there then. So it seems like a game where you have to dynamically keep creating rules. It's not something that your rules are going to stick around forever, which is interesting. It seems like maybe in the future when you have hundreds of followers, for example, maybe 5 or 6 of these little settlements, it might get a bit tricky to prioritise the needs of everyone. Because, for example, in this settlement, everyone's just died because they're unhappy. Whereas in this settlement, they're doing a little bit better. Can we see how happy people are over here? What does this icon mean? I assume there's an old dead settlement. So everyone over here seems happy. We are a bit hungry. We're fed and hungry. Fine, this makes me happy. Okay, so get some food if you're unhappy. If you're unhappy, eat some food, because that makes me feel happy. I don't know if they've discovered chocolate yet, but maybe they should. Wow, can you actually prioritise certain types of the population to be unhappy? Oh, I guess you could chain things together. So if you made the overfed followers really unhappy, you could then say that unhappy followers should maybe prioritise being hungry. I guess we could do that. Maybe we should do that. Okay, so the overfed should prioritise being underfed. And then we can say the underfed should prioritise food. And then everyone gets to a nice equilibrium state where everyone's sort of moderately fed, right? Is that a thing? I don't know if that's how the game actually works. If it's working at the same time as each other. Maybe the developers can get back to me on that. Maybe someone who knows a bit more about the game. Your legacy ends here. Why? Is it because I made all my old people go and die in the desert? Is it because I made old people procreate? Sure, the old people of society are very happy about this. Maybe. Made the fat people become thin and then become normal. Oh dear. So one thing I would like to remind you guys of is that this game is still currently in early access on Steam. I'm going to put a link in the description so you guys can check it out, so be sure to look there. And show your support to these developers, because I think that's a really interesting idea for a God game. A lot of God games I find tend to do things quite standard. Like you have the standard, oi, you go here and do this, or you build like a temple and something happens. But this one, it's all about making them do stuff by writing rules, which I quite like. It's a different take on the sort of generic godly games of past. And it also seems like a lot of progress has been made since last time. I remember when I first played the game, there wasn't a real way or easy way or description of how to create the commandments that you wanted your followers to follow. So it seems like a cool idea overall. And that's all about Parky Shorts. I like looking at these small indie games. So if you enjoy the episode, please feel free to leave your support in the comment section below. Also leave what you think about the game, what you think should be added to the game as well in terms of features. Maybe I can feed that back to the developers. And subscribe if you haven't done so already. Leave your support in likes as well. And as always, stay awkward. Goodbye. Awkward. Awkward goodbye. Awkward.